Now back to the gold here, now at 1023. This pattern on gold, very simple breaker pattern. We've seen this before. Short-term trend is up. We break above resistance here on the gold. We make our swing high, and we break above that swing high, right? There's one of the breaker patterns. Now, I didn't take that one at 1015. Okay, not enough big buyers there. If you guys recall, the first move here we didn't take. Then we came up. Once again, we break above overhead resistance. We make a break above that swing high. This time, though, follow me down. Momentum, as you can see here, curled up. Whereas before, the first move, we simply didn't see everything line up according to plan. So we waited, and we took the second one here at 1023. 42.1 was the fill. Again, the breaker pattern long up top here after we took the second one. We stayed away from the second one. Stayed away from the first one. Took the second one paid off, +4, +8, +2, 2 off at 4, 1 off at 8, 1 off at 2, 18 ticks, or 180 USD. So you can see, guys, we're doing a pretty good job at this point. As about 10:30, we had to wait for 10:30 crude oil inventories, right? Today, 10:30, we had crude inventories. And then once the crude inventories came out, we waited another 15, 20 minutes, let this market settle down a little bit after the 10:30 news. You'll notice here, guys, a sideways market here on crude, right? Sideways market here, 1048 on crude. And you'll notice we broke out of that sideways market. We then made a swing high. We break above that swing high. Guys, this is how we trade a sideways market, right? If a sideways market develops, I'll take the break out to the upside, or I'll also take, right, the failure for a two-step pattern short. So I'll short the highs. If we can't break out, I'll buy the breakout of the highs as long as we get that swing high level. Entry here is 76.50. We got our +4 target filled, 2 off at 4. Stop to entry +1. Got our +8, 1 off at 8, and then 1 off at 4. So we ratcheted it up, guys. Got a little bit hairy up top here around 76.60, but we had already gotten our 20 ticks or 200 USD. So now at 10:48, guys, the ticks are really starting to pile up here, as you guys can see here, and we got 2 more here back on gold. 11 o'clock. Now after 11 o'clock, we're looking for that transition to lunch. Here's a great example, guys, of another two-step, another reversal pattern here. Now we had the previous high of day, this blue line down bottom here, right? Previous high of day, lots of support going to come off that previous high of day, right? The bulls out there want to keep this above the high of day. The bears, they want to push this thing down below the high of day because that will result in timber, right? It's going to start dropping like a rock. So we come down very quickly. We bounce off this previous low of day. We make sure we're above the trigger line. We mark up above our swing high, and there's your two-step. Now you can see we didn't get much of a bounce here, but what a great example of how easy it is to get the big winning trades. But obviously here, this is a little small thing, right? A little small move. We still were able to lock up some profit and make money, right, guys? This is a true testament of a very universal methodology. Can you make money in a trending environment when everything moves? But what about environments like this, where we only see an 8 or a 10 tick move, maybe even less, maybe it's a 5 or a 6 tick move? Can we still have an effective way of trading this? Absolutely. It's exactly how we manage our trades. Now go to our blog and search for trade management, and of course you'll see more about how we manage our trades. This is a great example, guys. On a day like today, we have a couple big 30 tick winners and a couple little tiny 10 tick winners. Our trade management style allows us to capitalize on whatever this market can throw at me. Another great example here on the gold to finish up our day on gold. Then last but not least, guys, we had 2 back-to-back winners on crude. Now this might be my proudest moment, right? My proudest moment in the trade room, because we called these 2 trades a mile and a half in advance. Now watch, first of all, the first trade here was on crude. 11.15 was a breaker pattern short. Okay, so up here in the upper left-hand corner, we started coming down forcefully here. We broke below support here at 89s, and then we came down, marked up our swing low, and broke below that swing low. Okay, nice big move down, +4, +8. We trailed our stop to lock in 2 more ticks. You can see it bounce back up and clip us there at the point of entry. So we were able to grab 18 ticks out of the first move. Right, now that one set up a mile in advance. We saw this thing coming an hour ahead of time. But the big thing was looking at this low here. Now what we did, if you guys were this morning, was we zoomed all the way out and we looked at this level at 75.36. Now again, this is another real true testament to why we spend the time with our preparation for the day ahead. Now we had done some homework this morning and we realized that 75.36 was a double bottom. It was about 3 weeks ago. That's where the crude had come down, bounced, and then came all the way back down now. Okay, so this is a double bottom from way back on your charts. Okay, so 75.36 we knew was going to be a very big level for us. Why? Because we have your low of day at 40. We had your previous day's low of day at 36s, right? And then we had that double bottom at 36s as well. So we really had, right, three things there that were going to keep this price pushed up. So we expected once this crude breaker short came down, we were then looking all, right, exactly what happened we were expecting that low to bounce. That's exactly what we did here, guys. Now, notice here, we'll zoom in here. Notice for a second here, down bottom here, we have a couple different scenarios here. There are two ways of entering this trade. Now, I took the more aggressive entry, which was the closest to that low. See that right there at 40s? Okay, that was the closest to the low, 39.40 right there. You could also have taken another one here above 51s. Okay, there was also another swing high there above 51s. Now, if you notice, above 51s, there was no trade there, right? Very little trade there. Above the 40s, though, we get a nice big move out of it. So we were looking for this. We knew exactly what was coming our way. Lots of support. We then came down, bounced off that support. We looked for a two-step pattern long here at 11.15, 11.17. 41 was the fill above those 38, 39 levels. We took the first target at +5, 2 off at 5, 1 off at 9. Trailer stop for +4. That locks up 23 ticks or 230 USD. Guys, doesn't get easier than that, right? We knew exactly what we were looking for ahead of time, and what a great example of how important it is to be here with us at 7:45 when we're setting things up. This is why we don't cut corners, guys, because cutting corners will cost us money in the long run. All right, guys, toll them up. Very good day again. 123 ticks, 12.30, another big winning day. That's 4 days back to back to back to back now of over $1,000 here in the room on only 4 contracts. Let's prep for tomorrow, Thursday, May 13th. Now, tomorrow's Thursday, so we got 8:30 jobless claims as usual, 10:30 nat gas number. We get a free webinar tomorrow, 11:30. But the big news tomorrow is tomorrow we got Ben Bernanke speaking at 12:30. We don't know yet what exactly that's going to do to this market tomorrow. This really could slow things down. It may have no effect at all, so make sure you guys come out and join us for that. We should see good volume at 8:30 though, and don't forget tomorrow, another one of those free webinars. We got one contract trading, and of course trading the news tomorrow, guys, at 11:30. So make sure you guys are here for that. It'll be a good webinar. You don't want to miss it. And don't forget, we'll come back tomorrow morning, open up the room, 7:45. So come join us tomorrow as a guest, as a trial guest, or as an advanced member at 7:45. Tomorrow's a Thursday, so we'll do webinars on Tuesdays and Thursdays, right, for everybody who's in the room. And of course, the beginner's course, I want to remind you guys, check out the beginner's course. The beginner's course has our routines, our indicators, our patterns, our rules. Everything is in there in the beginner's course, and it's perfect for all of you trial guests. And don't forget, all of you beginner members, you get a special discount every time you upgrade to your advanced membership. So don't forget to ask our sales team how you can save some money upgrading for the beginner's course. And last but not least, guys, the advanced course. We've got a lot of stuff going on right now, a lot of important things. The advanced course continues to grow every single day. We talked about slower time frame trading today in the members trading, so don't forget, salesschooloftrade.com for more information on that lifetime advanced membership. That'll get you guys access to our trade room every single day. My name is Joseph James. Hope the video helps, guys. 1, 2, 3, 4 days in a row, $1,000. Guys, 5 out of the past 7 days have been $1,000 days. We're going to keep this thing going. Hopefully we can keep it going tomorrow, Thursday. We'll see you guys then, 7:45. Bye-bye for now.